Sports Show with Bob Spino. Back again. We're doing the AFC, Bob.
Yep, we got through the NFC. It was uh, it was pretty easy to get by the NFC, but this is going to be hard. This is crazy. All the great teams play each other. I got the notes here: Kansas City, Cincy, Buffalo, the Jets. Notice I said the Jets is one of the better teams. Scary stuff, but they're all playing each other, and it's going to determine who gets the best record at the end of the day, which is going to be big because you're going to have the home field. The only guy I know that can go in on the road and win consistently is Pat Mahomes. That's why he's elite, because elites win on the road when they need to win. Everybody else is just good but not great, and because they can't win the big road games. But we're going to get into it. We're going to start small. And speaking of small, you're wearing Texas stuff. Houston Texans is about as small as it gets. Um,
Houston Texans hat, but I got Dwight Freeney jersey here. So
oh, okay, okay. We just made enemies in all of in Houston right about now. But but yeah, but we got this thing, and we're gonna start. Okay, which
last year, 9-8 won the division. I think it's going to take a little bit more than that this year, don't you think, Bob?
yes, I do. I sure do. I really do actually.
Let's
Um,
start with the division champs, Jacksonville. What do you got them?
down 12-5. Um, I think that their win. I think they'll lose their first game. Yeah, against the Colts. It's on the road. Um, and they'll lose their. It's home, so you can always win at home, but not when you're playing my Chiefs. You can't. So, no, I think that's 0-2. Houston, they'll win. Um, and then they got Atlanta at home, so they'll win. It's home. Buffalo at home, they could win that game. I don't know if they will. They got 4 home games in a row. Wow, 1, 2, 3. Wow, that's quite a bit. Um,
The game was played at a neutral location, so they got back-to-back neutral locations with
oh, they
Atlanta
do.
and
This just says
Buffalo.
versus. Okay, all right. Um, okay, so we'll start again. I have them down for 12 wins. Jacksonville, they lose. Kansas City, they lose. That's 0-2. Houston will win. Atlanta, so that's 1 win. Atlanta, I think they'll win. So that's 2. Buffalo game, you says is where is it? Is it in
Neutral
England?
location. I'm not sure here, actually.
Okay. It doesn't say it here though on the screen. Um, it just says versus, but that's why I thought they were home. Well, if it's in, then I'm going to pick Buffalo to win. So that's still 2. And then,
It's going to be in England, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
okay, I got Buffalo then. So that's still only 2 wins. Colts at home to win, that's 3. New Orleans to lose. Pittsburgh 4 wins, even though it's on the road. Frisco is home. I think they're going to win. That's 5. Tennessee at home, that's 6. Houston is 7 because they're terrible. Um, Bengals at home, they got to lose 1, I guess. Yeah, okay. So I guess they'll down for 7. Cleveland on the road, they'll win one of those games. I'll give them 8. Baltimore at home, 9. Tampa on the road, 10. Carolina, 11. At Tennessee, mm,
That's 12.
yeah, that's 12. Yeah, there's your 12 right there.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're going to be right about the same. I mean, we'll count them out here, but we just have to say, Trevor Lawrence is playing amazing. He is
Yeah,
becoming a top tier quarterback. He's right up there with Mahomes and Allen and Joe Burrow and those guys. And adding Calvin Ridley into the mix. I know he's a year removed from sports betting, but I mean he's an incredible talent. He always has been, and that's just going to make them even more firepower on offense. They're incredible. I
but
think I think you're probably right. They started the season 0-2. It's easy to lose early, like you've said before. They beat Houston. I think they'll beat Atlanta. At a neutral site. They'll probably lose to Buffalo at a neutral site, being
yeah, right.
early in the year. They come back, they win at home against Indy. I think they take out New Orleans, even though New Orleans is home. I think they win in Pittsburgh. They go into the bye week with 5 wins. San Fran versus San Fran, they lose. I think San Fran's just too good. I think they beat Tennessee. I think they beat Houston. Cincinnati, that's a toss-up game. That's going to be fun to watch, though.
It's tight because it's home. You know, they can beat them.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun game to watch either way.
Yeah,
I
right.
think that they should. Yeah, that's a primetime game for sure. The Monday night.
Sure.
I'm gonna say they win that one. We're gonna give them the win there
Okay.
because it's home.
Yeah.
At Cleveland, tough because it's on the road and coming off a Monday night where they probably expend most of their energy. I think maybe they lose to Cleveland at Cleveland. Shock the world there. They should beat Baltimore at home, should beat Tampa at home. That's 10. Beat Carolina and then beat Tennessee. I got them at 12-5, Bob. They
Yeah,
could
and I'll
easily
tell you what, John,
13.
that last one, because I've got Tennessee a pretty good record as well, that could mean winning the division. Tennessee's going to be right there with them. So,
I don't think so, but
yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
we'll see.
Yeah. Okay, who we got next?
Next, I put in the Colts.
Oh, your new favorite team. Okay, your other new favorite team.
This was my favorite Peyton Manning team.
Yeah, yeah, right. I got them 10-7, John. Uh, okay, they'll beat the Jags. I think they'll beat Jags at home. This first game. At the Texans, they got it. The Ravens they'll lose. The Rams they'll win. That's 3. Tennessee at home, probably win 4. Uh, at Jacksonville, they lose. Cleveland at home 5. Saints, Saints, I think they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose one of those two. At Carolina, they win. That's 6. Patriots, I'll give them a win. That's 7. Tampa Bay, home they'll win 8. Tennessee on the road lose. Cincinnati lose on the road. Pittsburgh 9. At the Falcons probably lose. Vegas at home. Or yeah, the Raiders at home they'll win. And Texans at home they'll win. Yeah, that's like 11 or 12 wins. I got them for 12. I was a little generous. But yeah, I mean, if everything breaks right, they can even be 13-4. I doubt that, but that could really break right. But I got them down for 12-5. The schedule's not that hard. See, that's the thing you have to remember. So they can pull it. And if that's the case, it's going to come down to that last, when they have to play Jacksonville. That head-to-heads are going to be big. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we just did the NFC South, and I mean they were not a strong division, and that's the division that the AFC South gets to play this year. So, I mean, starting out against Jacksonville, we both said win there. I agree. Texans, I think they win that. At the Ravens, I think that's their first loss, starting 2-1. Rams, I think they'll win that one. Versus Tennessee at home, they win that. Jacksonville, we said they're going to split, so they lose again. So we got 4-2 at that point. Cleveland, I think that's home. They win. 5 wins. The Saints, I think they beat the Saints because it's a home game there. 6. At Carolina, I think they win again. 7. At New England, I think they take the loss there. I think going into New England's tough. Going into the bye week, collect their thoughts, come out, win against the Buccaneers. At Tennessee, they'll probably split against Tennessee, I'd say. So we'll take the loss there. At the Bengals, another loss. Win against the Steelers at home. I think they sweep at that point. Take Atlanta, take the Raiders, take the Texans. So what do we got
Yeah.
there? That's 12. I think I got my 12.
Yeah. They have an easy schedule. I put it right here. I wrote it down. So yeah, it's easier than even I thought it was.
Yeah, I got them
So
at 12-5. So
yeah, it's gonna be a log jam, John. Let me tell you.
yeah, at that point, I think their divisional record would be 4-2 if I just did that correctly. And Jacksonville, I had them at 5-1. So I think that's the tiebreaker, right? It's their divisional records.
Right,
So
right.
theoretically,
Well, head to head
Jacksonville would win the
first,
division.
head to head are first, but yeah.
Yeah, well, they split. I say they split with Jacksonville. We both did, because they start out at home against Jacksonville.
Right,
So,
right.
all right.
All right, who we got next?
Next, we got the Texans, the
Oh,
powerhouse Texans.
yeah, okay. Sure. Um, I have them 3-14, John. Um, if lucky, 4-13. I mean, you did say they have some roster upgrades. They got all the Bills running backs now, so I don't know what Buffalo's going to do. Who's going to run? Josh Allen's going to be running every play, I guess, this year, like he does anyway. Um, okay, at the Ravens, loss. Colts at home, maybe a win because early in the year you can win one. At Jacksonville, loss. Steelers at home, they can win. That's two. At the Falcons, loss. Saints at home, loss. Then they get the bye week. Uh, at Carolina, they're going to lose because Carolina's actually better. Um, Tampa at home, that's 3 wins. Bengals, no. Cardinals, probably not. Jacksonville, no. Denver, it's home at least. I don't think they're going to win any. At the Jets, they're going to kill those guys. Yeah. No. They're going to lose. Somebody just texted me. Somebody just called me again. Um, at Tennessee, no. Loss. Cleveland, maybe. My brother's calling me. Cleveland at home, maybe. 4. Tennessee, no. At the Colts, no. 3 or 4, John. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see them doing much else. I mean, at Ravens loss, Colts loss, Jaguars loss,
Yeah.
Steelers, I think they lose even though they're home. I don't think they get a win going into that bye week. I think they come out and at Carolina, they've got a chance, but I don't think they win. I did say that they win against the Buccaneers, at home. So I have that win there. At the Bengals, not a chance. Cardinals, no. Jaguars, no. You said Denver is a maybe. I agree. I think they take the L there. The Jets, no. I think maybe they
Tennessee,
take one
no.
from the Titans. I think they surprise us and take one
On the
at the
road, maybe.
Titans,
No, no. At
and then
home,
they
maybe.
lose at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they flip those. But I got them at two. Two wins.
You could be. I got them 3, so we're close.
I think two is being generous with the way this team's assembled right
I'll
now.
tell you what I would do though. You know what? I would take every game and get that first pick and take that kid from SC. That kid's the real thing. He's the best quarterback I've seen in college since Mahomes. Yeah, I hate
And we know
USC.
how Mahomes has played out, so
Right, and you know how much I hate SC, but yeah, being UCLA. But yeah, okay, John, that wraps it up.
Tennessee, last one.
Yeah, yeah. Tennessee, Jacksonville, head to head. Whoever gets, oh, we got one more. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I guess I want to call my brother. But that's fine.
Tennessee, they're starting out New Orleans.
Right. Uh, loss. Oh, wait a minute. Tennessee, I've got 12-5 actually. I'm sorry. Maybe 13-4. They have an easy schedule too. Um, okay. Loss maybe first week. Second week, win. Third
Yeah,
week.
against the Chargers.
Oh, but it's home. Yeah, I do. I got them for a win.
Okay.
Uh, Cleveland on the road, probably a win. I don't know though. Cleveland's pretty decent at home. Cincy at home, I'm going to give them a win. That's 2. At Indy, probably a loss. Baltimore at home's a win. Atlanta, win. Pittsburgh, win. Tampa, win. Jags, lose. Carolina, win. Uh, Indy at home, win. At Miami, lose. Houston, win. Seattle's home, win. Yeah, they're going to win a lot. They have an easy schedule. Houston, win. And at the Jags, loss. So, yeah, there you go. 12-5. Boom. Just like that.
I don't see. I'm not sold. I'm not sold on Tennessee. I think they lose at New Orleans. I think they lose at the Chargers. They lose at Cleveland. They lose to Cincy. They've got a chance at Indy. I don't know. I guess we'll give them the win. Now we'll give them the win at home against Indy. So that's 0-5. I think they lose to Baltimore. I think they go into the bye week 0-6, questioning their life there.
0-6?
Yeah.
That's
I
crazy.
think I think I had them beating Atlanta, so I think that's one. They can win at Pittsburgh. I don't know though. I don't think they do. I think they beat Tampa. They lose to the Jags. They could beat Carolina at home. They'll beat Indy. At Miami, they've got a chance. I'm gonna say loss. Um, Houston, the win. Seattle at home. I'm giving them the loss.
They are fickle. The quarterback is fickle. I mean, you never know
Yeah.
what's coming with
If
Tennessee.
Tannehill goes down, I don't believe.
But I think it's going to help with he's got that wide receiver now, Hopkins.
I mean,
So,
Hopkins is great, but I'm giving them. See, at Houston, I gave Houston maybe 2 wins. I said Houston would win one, so they've got yeah. I've got them at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got them at 5 wins.
that's crazy. That's great. I'm so going to beat you here. Wow. Okay. Okay. I got him down for 12 wins. And I got him tied with Jacksonville for first place. I do.
You've got a lot of strong teams in this division. I've
No,
got
you got a mediocre strong, not super strong.
I mean you've got two 12-win teams and a 10-win team in this division. I've got two 12-win teams, a 2 and a 5.
You're actually writing this down. Wow. No, okay.
Oh yeah,
Well,
we're gonna have the graphics up. People are
yeah, we're
gonna
gonna
be in the
keep the stats.
comments.
That's how we do.
Team John, Team Bob. We're gonna see it. Who's team who?
That's right. Okay, that wraps
So
up.
everybody, make sure you're Team John. Put it in the comments. Tell Bob he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's Tennessee here.
Uh, let's just break it down the way it is. Team John sucks. Okay, just come to the good team. But come to Bob. But anyway, okay, that's the South. 12. Okay, and also, and I don't think that's going to be the best record overall. Obviously, it's not. Even if Jacksonville does win 12-5, it's not going to be the best record. So we'll get into that in the next segment when we get to the other divisions. So
All right. So next up, we have the AFC North. Keep watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and Team John in the comments. Team John, let's go.
Team Bob all the way. There's only one way to go. We know where it's going. Okay, we'll be back.